Hi Griffin artists. In this short video, I want to show you how to draw a simple cube, a 3D shape. And some of you might know this trick already, but for those of you who don't, I think you're going to get a kick out of it because I can remember being a little girl and learning this, how to draw a 3D cube and thinking it was just so neat. And then from here, once you've learned how to draw a 3D cube, you can translate that or use that kind of technique to draw houses and buildings and anything else that has that 3D shape to it, once you sort of understand this concept. So let me show you quickly. You're going to draw a square. Here I have my one-dimensional square, but I want this square to become a cube, not just a square on a piece of paper. So I'm going to draw another square on top, because if this was three-dimensional, it would have four sides. So how do I convey that in what I'm drawing? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another square on top of this square, overlapping, but not directly right on top. If I did that, it would still just look like a square. Instead, I'm going to draw a square overlapping like so. Now I could have drawn that overlapping square up to the right, up to the left, down to the left, down to the right. For this, I chose to do my overlapping square up to the right. Then what we're going to do now that we have our overlapping squares, we have our two sides, we need to create four sides. How do we do that? We connect the points of our square. So I'm first going to connect my upper left point with my upper left points, my lower left points, my lower right points, my upper right points. And now we have a cube. Let's do that again. Square. Maybe this time I'll do my overlapping square down to the right. Another square of the same size, connecting my points. Cube. Drawing sometimes feels like magic like that. So neat. So now if I was drawing, for example, if I wanted this cube to look like a gift, then what I would do is I would go in and I would erase those lines that you wouldn't see when you were drawing a gift. All I see is the outside of the package, not the inside. But the way I drew it, we know that those insides are there. I'm gonna put a little ribbon on this gift. Now you have something that looks like a present. How about if I wanted to draw a cereal box? A 3D cereal box. Well, a 3D cereal box isn't really a square, it's more of a rectangle. So let's draw a rectangle. Now this is really where the practice comes in now, because a cereal box, the sides are not super thick like a cube. They're the width is not as wide. So when I go to do my overlapping rectangle, I'm going to make sure that the sides, that I'm overlapping them sort of closer together. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to connect, again, my points. Now I have more of a rectangular cereal box shape. And if I wanted to decorate the outside, let's say this is Lucky Charms, one of my Mrs. Hughes' favorites, I would erase those lines. Now you can decorate. Is the box open to the cereal? Is it a brand new box, or was somebody responsible in the house and closed it so it wouldn't get stale? Then it's closed. In my house, chances are somebody left it open, in which case I'd still have the line there. And I'd say, the Lucky Charms are stale now. But in most respectable homes, someone has closed the cereal box so it won't get stale. And those are my Lucky Charms. Let's draw a cylinder shape, like a can, okay? So if you're looking at a can, it has the sides, and then on top there's a circle, and then on the bottom there's a circle. Except for when you're looking at it, like I am, like we are, it's more of an oval shape, isn't it? That's because my perspective is I'm looking at it straight on, sort of at eye level, as opposed to if I was looking at it from above. So how would you draw a cylinder shape? We're going to do our two sides. And instead of doing a circle, we're going to be doing an oval, because that's sort of more of what we see. There's an oval there's a circle on the top, and there's also a circle on the bottom. So I'm drawing my ovals, and that would be if my cylinder was see-through. But if I am painting, for example, a soup can, if I'm an artist by the name of Andy Warhol, and that's an artist that we'll talk about next year, and he's famous for drawing soup cans. Yes, it's true. Pop art. Then I would go and I would erase that inside line, and then from there I would decorate my can. But you see that I'm still having that little rounded edge there, because when you're looking at the can, there is a rounded edge. It's not straight across, right? It's rounded, and the top is rounded. These are just little tricks of the trade that I wanted to show you, especially before summer vacation, if these are things that you wanted to practice drawing. And here you can see, this is from actually a math book that I found. This is sort of showing you the inside of the cube, the inside of a sphere, which we talked about in my other video about how to create the look of a sphere. And here's that cylinder. And I like these drawings because it has those little dotted lines, so you know why that shape is the way that it is. Okay, my Griffin artists, I hope you have a wonderful day.